glad to see you again. I'm glad that you are visiting us right after our meeting in Brussels. It's already 2 weeks since we had this trilateral meeting, which was very constructive and with good results, with good achievements. I'd like to ask you to convey my gratitude to President Charles Michel for his efforts and for the atmosphere he created, which allowed us to talk about very important issues and to come to an agreement on the beginning of the process of normalization. I think that was a starting point, because we agreed to create commissions on the border and at the same time working groups on the peace agreement. We were talking about that before, and Azerbaijan's position always was, since the Second Karabakh War ended, that we need to start talk about peace agreement. I think that the official starting point was in Brussels, 6th of April. Since that time we worked, and Foreign Ministry worked, and my administration. We've been in contact with your team, and we are ready to start as we agreed. And I think that it's important that we keep this momentum, and also that both sides stick to the agreements. One of the issues which still we need to clarify with the Armenian side is the issue related to the communications between mainland Azerbaijan and Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. I mean both railroad and highway, because on the railroad I informed President Michel that we already built 60 kilometers out of 100 kilometers on Azerbaijani territory, and will complete the construction next year. But unfortunately in Armenia they did not even start feasibility study, and it shows that the process can be delayed. With the highway also, construction on Azerbaijani side is very active, and a big part of the road has been built. And also we hope that probably by the end of next year we'll bring the road highway to Armenian border. But unfortunately, during the Brussels meeting, Prime Minister of Armenia did not specify on geographical coordinates. I raised this issue during the VTS meeting on the 4th of February, but there was no answer. And on the 6th of April, again, I asked to give us the geographic coordinates for the highway, but there was no response. I hope that we'll get that soon. But in general, I consider the results of the meeting in Brussels as positive, and I publicly elaborated on that on the 12th of April. And next day, Armenian Prime Minister also publicly spoke about the process of normalization, and that Armenia accepted 5 principles which Azerbaijan put forward. And this is really another turning point in this process. I think very positive comments. And now, after these official declarations of both sides, we need to prove our seriousness on the table. And here we count very much on the efforts of European Union, and particularly President Charles Michel, who is already deeply involved in the process, and he already knows the details very well. And I think that creates a very promising environment for successful negotiations. So we'll discuss it in more details today. Just wanted to express our official point on what happened in Brussels according to our position and post 6 April developments.